and leave you with a song by the very first woman I ever saw really play the guitar. And when I say really play, I mean I wanted to see her up on the frets like the guys my brothers were into, you know. My brothers were all into like Hendrix and Jimmy Page, and Clapton, ZZ, all the guitar gods of the era. And I used to sneak into my big brother's room, and I was a little kid, you know, the littlest in the family, and my big brother, and I would go look at those posters, and those were those life-size, remember those big freaking posters? They had them of Hendrix and Jimmy Page. I used to stare at them, and I knew I was going to be a guitar player because that's all we had in the house, and everybody played. So I figured I'd probably play, but I was always curious about where the girls were. Where's the women that were doing what that guy was doing, you know? Well, yeah, but they came later, right? I was looking through YouTube videos some years ago, and I found, it just completely blew my mind. I found the first woman who I ever saw really play the guitar, and this was as a little girl coming up, and it was Charo. Coincidentally, her picture's on the wall here. It's so cool. Yes, it was Charo. Think about it. Think back if you're from that era. Cutesy, right? Right, baby. Like, she popped out everywhere. Charo was just everywhere. She was on every variety show, every game show, every Love Boat episode. She just popped out, you know? And she always played that cute, you know, girl that was kind of bubbly and sexy and couldn't speak very good English. She was kind of, you know, playing the girl, playing the dumb girl, kind of the silly girl. But she was really smart. And, you know, then you'd see her play guitar and she was like, she was freaking serious. She was like, no more silly girl, just like a serious, concentrated face. And I remember that. That's why I play a Spanish guitar. That's why I love Spanish guitar and why I have flamenco guitar. It all came back to me. It was Charo. Charo's the only one in this collection who's still alive, still plays. And also, coincidentally, I interviewed Charo. I have a book coming out of my interviews with women guitar players. It's coming out in May. So it's an extension of this project. It's more women that are with us still, a lot of them. It's called Guitar Women. Conversations and Life Lessons with the Six-String Heroines. And Charo was my last interview. I was so excited. So she's a serious musician, minding the whole comedic act. She studied at Segovia School in Spain when she was a girl. This is the top tier classical training you can get. She told me about that. You have to practice for like thousands and thousands of hours, you know, to do that stuff. It's very, very demanding. And, but she said she also had gypsies that camped on their property. And the gypsies in Spain, of course, they play flamenco. It's wild, it's improvised, it's a folk art form, it's fire. It's loose. She has these two things going on in her guitar playing, which is really unusual because classical players don't improvise that well. Flamenco players don't look at sheet music. These things don't always go together. She fused them. And so I picked up some of her Malagueña. This is a traditional Spanish piece. You'll recognize it. It's been reimagined many, 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 many times. But Charo has her own method. So this is how I'm going to close the show. This is for you and for Charo. La Malagueña. We can get a little